Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff had recently revealed that he was in a moment of reflection as he is still deciding on what he should do about his future. His contract with Mercedes is about to come to an end, and there have been rumours that he might be heading in a different direction. Mercedes drivers Lewis Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas have now given their thoughts on this. I'm your host Dylan Shelley, and first up on Formula World, Mercedes drivers hope Wolff stays. Bottas began by looking at the contributions of Wolff to the success that Mercedes has had over the last few years. I think Toto has been very important to the team and has a lot of influence on our success, but I think within a team it is never about one person. Lewis then explained why he personally wants to see Wolff stay on the team. We've done so much together in this period. I hope he stays because it's nice to work with him and it's nice to negotiate with him and have the ups and downs. He concluded by expressing his gratitude and support for his team boss. So I'm really thankful to Toto and I'll fully support him in whatever he decides to do. Fast feed. Racing Point team principal Otmar Szafnauer explained that they knew the intent of the rule to change the brake duct from an unlisted part to a listed one because he saw the way it was written. He reiterated that they received data from Mercedes on the non-listed part in 2018 and they used that data to design the brake ducts, saying it's completely legal. Racing Point's Lance Stroll thinks that if they were running around in 14th and 15th, no one would be protesting. He also explained that his focus is on driving and the rest is background noise. F1's managing director Ross Brawn feels that there's been one or two surprises in the fastest driver list they recently released, but when you delve into it, there's a certain amount of sense. He further elaborated on how Jarno Trulli, who was on the list, would have won every race if Grand Prix were 5 laps long, as his speed was phenomenal over a very short period. Red Bull team principal Christian Horner thinks that they are still an outsider and that they have a long way to go, but they still have a chance of winning the driver's title. He also pointed out that he can still mainly see the same faces as back when they were winning titles, and feels those people are very motivated to get into a title fight again. Red Bull's Max Verstappen feels it's not only Lewis who has to appreciate their support for the fight against racism, it's the whole world. McLaren team principal Andreas Seidel thinks that if Racing Point can get the potential out of their car, it's going to be very difficult to beat them. He also pointed out that after 6 races they are in 4th place in front of Ferrari. That's a huge motivation boost. Mario Isola, F1 boss of Pirelli, has revealed the cancellation of the original test dates has 2 reasons. Firstly, because they can discuss further steps with the new prototypes. Secondly, they have less time pressure because they have an extensive European calendar, so it's also possible to consider races after September for testing. McLaren's Carlos Sainz has questioned how you can not get excited if you get to drive for that team. Even if they don't have the best season, it's still Ferrari. And Lewis Hamilton has explained the journey of an F1 driver fighting for the title can often feel like a lonely one, and feels that it will be reinforced this year with the reduction in the number of people in your bubble and a limitation in travel. Will Mercedes manage fine if Toto Wolff decides to leave? Head over to my community page to vote in the poll and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you like this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my others for all the latest in the world of Formula 1.